Ari, one of the $1 million habits that it took me a while to discover was, what do I really want to do? Who do I really want to be? And you are so passionate about makeup. And you come in, like, again, you were in early this morning, you're ready, you're cheery, you look good, you feel good, you smell good, and you're doing makeup. A lot of people say, well, she's doing makeup. Makeup is important. It's important for me right now, what I'm getting ready to do. It's important for people on a set. It's something every woman I know buys is makeup, and they apply it, and they watch tutorials. But how did you get so passionate about makeup?
Well, it's been a process. I love makeup. I've been doing it since I was 18, and I think the difference is that I had to take a step back and realize why I was doing what I was doing. Because I started in retail, which a lot of young makeup artists do. I started working at makeup counters, but it was still a job. I came in and I'm like, okay, I like makeup, it's fun, but here you go, whatever. I'm selling my product. But I stepped back and I actually did a different job for a little bit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really loved makeup, because not only do you get to see when you put the mirror in front of someone's face and oh my gosh, I feel like I look 10 years younger, or I love this eyeshadow, or I love this, the way my lips look, that sense of surprise is what kept me going. And I think is the moment when I defined what my passion was about it, is when I started getting excited. So then another thing is I took the leap from being a makeup artist in a store to going on my own, being freelance, and that was a huge, scary thing, because I was a manager as well, so I had 401k, I had benefits, all this stuff, and it was really hard for me to leave. But what made me leave was my passion, because I wanted to do more. I wanted to make people feel good. I wanted to take it to the next level, and I would have never done that if I hadn't defined my passion.
Yes, and then it's scary. You step out on your own, you don't have the 401k, you don't have the salary coming in, and now you're out, not only are you doing makeup, but you're promoting yourself.
Right.
So you're doing everything that an entrepreneur does.
Yep.
So what are some of the things that you've learned along the way about self-promotion? And one thing that you're really good at, you show up. You show up on time, full on.
Yeah.
How important is that too?
Oh my gosh, I think definitely with any job, you have to have the basics. You have to be reliable, you have to be on time. But I think number one is personality and attitude. You can't come in acting like I know everything, this is my agenda, I'm gonna do it. You have to come in and be a team player. There's a week where every day I'm working with a completely different crew. So you have to come in, be nice, smile, have confidence. They have to believe you know what you're doing, but then also you have to be willing to take other people's criticism, or I have to figure out who's my boss for the day, every day. I have to be okay, so the art director is going to give me direction, or the photographer is going to give me direction. You have to have a nice balance, with what you're doing. But if your passion is there to start with, I think that comes through, and then everything else kind of just flows.
Because stuff happens on set, just
yeah.
like on life. Something happens that can throw that day off. Somebody's sick, or they're just not feeling it, and you have to wait around a lot.
Yeah.
You're sitting there with your makeup bag, and a whole hour where you have to be quiet. You're on set. How do you get through some of those trying times when it's just this is just not fun today?
Yeah. I mean, that's for sure. It happens to me all the time. People think my job is glamorous all of the time, but it's definitely not. There's a lot of waiting around. Actors call out sick. My models are not having a good day, or they didn't eat, so they're tired, and so I had to do my job more. But you just kind of have to make the best of it. The other day I had an actor who had a migraine in the morning, so she couldn't start until an hour later, and I knew it was going to set the whole day behind. But you have to just take those steps to plan for it, and not watch your reaction too. If I could have just been oh my gosh, and call the producer, and this whole day I was ruined. And then it makes you look like you're out of control, And I just calmly was this is what's gonna happen. This is what we're gonna do to make it better. This is how much time I have, and then everything was fine. And it's you just pick up, and it doesn't affect you because you're not making too big of a deal out of it, because it's not that big a world, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. All right. I love it.
Yeah.